Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of October 18th to the 24th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you that this is a general weekly reading, so take what resonates as always. But on a side note, I also posted all the 12 monthly money career reads for November, so make sure to check those out after checking all your placements for this week. Whew. You may have to sort of catch your breath at certain points this week, or it may feel like a full-on a week where you just have to kind of catch your breath in general, okay, from all you've been going through. We're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Halloween Oracle deck due to the current season, and then we're going to pull some main tarot from the Tattoo Tarot deck, clarify with the Everyday a small tarot deck, if I could even say it, and then finish off with the Small Moon Magic deck for some inspirational words, okay? It's going to be a focus on you sort of combining your world with others this week, or with a different world that you're not used to, all the meanwhile sort of standing out in the crowd to a certain extent, and people noticing a talent or multiple talents that you don't usually make very apparent or aren't used as often as your other talents. Interesting. My lovely Pisces, to begin this weekly reading for the 18th to the 24th of October, 2021. We have 1, aiming for 4 or 5. I feel like your spiritual connection is going to be truly heightened this week for the... it could be for the good, you know, it could be for your benefit, but I feel like a lot of which might be frustrating. Just depends on your view, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, you might be feeling very depleted this week, or focusing on endings, on Halloween, on the spooky, trick or treat, mischief, and play. There's an underlying focus on you needing to have more fun, you needing to get out there and enjoy yourself, to celebrate all you've been through and overcome, okay? So we're beginning with the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. And so let's pull some tarot for this. What do we have for the Underworld for my lovely Pisces? Page of Swords. Okay, so doing research, gaining new knowledge, or just learning more about what's coming back to life. Ace of Pentacles, it's a financial investment or a job, okay? So something's coming back to life that either it was paused, came to a pause at one point in time, or ended altogether in the recent past. It could feel like this is something that's coming to an end or pausing this week, and you're learning as to when it's going to come back to life, be revived moving forward. But it feels like a positive thing. It needs to, or needed to, come to that halt for one reason or another. Either gave you a chance to breathe, which it could be a week, you know, where again you're given that chance to catch your breath, or simply it just needed to make way for another opportunity in one way, shape, or form. All right, with the Tower card, a huge focus on that sort of coming to an end abruptly, or in the past, you know, reflecting on that, okay? It could be you getting clarification as to why all of which is taking place or took place. All right, it's going to vary from case to case. Jack-o'-lantern protection. You might find yourself coming off a bit creepy this week, or certain individuals that surround you. Don't overthink it, okay? They could equally be just as connected to spirit in the universe in a creepy way. Anyways, protection, we have 5 of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you expecting the worst, or comparing your situation that you're about to wrap yourself up in, or are currently dealing with, to past failures or obstacles, okay? Don't expect for there to be obstacles. Of course, be prepared to deal with certain difficulties, but don't expect for things to be a complete struggle and never-ending battle, even if they have been up until this point. A reminder that you're protected to a certain extent. Feels like there are certain energies that surround you that care for you, whether it's family, friends, coworkers, that will kind of have your back. It's this sort of calm, serene confidence about you that is drawing people in, and people feeling as if they need to sort of cheer you up for whatever reason. You maybe have been dealing with a recent death, whether it's a family, friend, or acquaintance, or you might just be kind of exiting an emotional chapter for whatever reason. And it feels like people just will kind of want to make you smile. Allow them to, right? I feel like you deserve it. But you might not sort of be entertaining humorous activity or people. But again, a huge underlining factor on and focus on you needing to have more fun, all right? Life isn't all work and serious issues, okay? Allow yourself to let loose when the opportunity arises. It'll help you sort of expect the best and not focus on what's going wrong or what's not perfect in your life, okay? Skull of Light Illumination. Again, I mentioned this in another reading. You might want to watch Sagittarius's reading if the death part does pertain to you, okay? But Skull of Light Illumination. Again, I was saying spiritual guidance being heightened this week for the good and for the bad, but spiritual enlightenment taking place. Things being illuminated for you about the past, the present, and the future. About energies you're wrapped up in, about your future of your love life and your career. It could be overwhelming, okay? That's a lot to take in. The Sun and the Knight of Cups being sort of updated on something becoming quite crystal clear that leaves you happy, that leaves you jumping for joy, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like it's just this overwhelming clarity on how happy you're meant to be, right? On why you should be jumping for joy, getting out of bed in the morning, ready to accomplish what you need to make the best out of each day, to seize the day, okay? Let's see what the other cards are. With the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, you're being sort of put in the spotlight to a certain extent, right? Or you're being reminded that your future, or informed that your future entails you being sort of on stage in one way, shape, or form. People need to sort of hear your voice or see what you create or just look at you in one way, shape, or form. I feel like you're a very good looking individual, okay? And people will see you in that light this week, even if you're feeling a bit drained or emotional to a certain extent. But with the Empress and the Knight of Cups, stumbling on your words a bit, you getting ready to emotionally go after something you want to give birth to, it could just feel like new, fresh energy within all areas of your life, even if things aren't sort of coming to an end and beginning in that sort of concrete way. But with justice in the world, it feels like you're reminded, it's becoming quite clear that from the universe and other energies around you that justice is meant to be on your side, right? The scales need to be balanced out for once for you, or just once again. If it feels like they get balanced out and then things fall out of place or just kind of fall flat, again, going back to that Five of Cups, but your world's changing for the better. Don't be surprised if situations just kind of get thrown up in the air and shuffled around, and you know what I mean? Everything's happening for a reason. That was a hefty card. Skull of Stars, Infinite Possibilities. Beautiful. So you're going to be reminded that you have so many possibilities when it comes to the changes you desire or just need to take place this week, as a lot happens, okay? A lot of people are coming at you trying to catch up, figure out what you're up to. You know, a lot of people are trying to cheer you up once again or make you smile, right? It feels like you're very looked after or cared for, even if you feel very alone at times. But it just feels like you also have a lot to accomplish, a lot of requirements when it comes to work, all right? And I reshuffle, we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of hard work being put in, but again, make time for play, for fun. We're going to pull some main tarot. There's going to be a beauty in these rare moments throughout the week where you just... there's a bit of silence. Even if there's a bit of background noise, it's just, it kind of helps you feel less stressed, okay? For my lovely Pisces to continue this weekly read for this upcoming week. Yep. Ten of Wands coming out. Very depleted. I feel like you have a lot on your back. A lot to sort of weigh out, a lot to choose. People just kind of expect a lot from you as well. But you expect a ton from yourself to the point where it adds on to that weight on your shoulders. I think the answer is yes. I mean, that's something you can adjust. At times it's like you can sort of make it apparent that people should expect a reasonable amount from you, whether it comes to work or relationships, as you're underlining focus on your emotions. things not being sort of above the surface. But it's you sort of needing to, at the very least, understand that you can expect a lot less from yourself. And it doesn't mean, you know, I hope that came out in the right way. Allowing yourself to not expect the world from yourself to the point where you're putting an immense amount of pressure on your own shoulders, on your back, and you feel like it takes away the, that color from your life, or makes you feel even more drained, okay? It feels like whatever's coming back to life or whatever's changing in your life, once again, is to sort of minimize that stress and heaviness in your situation, as well to sort of make you smile again, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, it just feels like things are moving quite slowly because they're weighed down and heavy, all right? And that's going to be the overall feeling at the beginning of the week. But we have the Knight of Pentacles again, back to back, okay? It doesn't come out twice in a reading for no reason. It feels like things are moving quite slowly this week. But again, it's a chance for you to pause. It's a chance for you to sort of reflect in a positive manner, or to sort of just catch your breath before a lot changes, okay? What else do we have for Knight of Pentacles? The Hierophant, and it's a chance for you to sort of reevaluate what's working for you, who's working for you, and what's not, right? What energies don't sort of vibe with you anymore, or just making it more difficult to proceed in a productive manner. Some of you need to be honest whether or not you have a energy vampire in your midst, okay? They're gonna suck you dry. Wow, that was very much a Halloween kind of statement, and a bit dramatic. But anyways, a lot of you having an offer to hang out with somebody, or a situation coming, an opportunity coming in, and you need to decline it due to it not being right for you. Maybe it being too abrupt and noisy, okay? Some of you feeling as if due to certain changes taking place or not taking place just yet when it comes to work, you have to decline an opportunity to travel or to spend money in one way, shape, or form. Just know, look within. You'll know what to do, okay? Nine of Wands. Feeling quite depleted. You're no exception to, I feel like, all signs besides Scorpio, who's, I feel like, sleeping well, but not quality sleep. You may find it very difficult to sleep at night, okay? Feeling quite depleted, like it's been a never-ending battle. You're working too much, okay? The Devil, or certain energies are just leaving you depleted even more so, right? You could find an energy, the energy in the air when it comes to your living environment or your work environment is just so intense or just on edge. Even if it doesn't affect you in an empathic way, it's just like, you don't feel energized or like you're thriving because of it, right? And so therefore just accept that in a huge way that change does need to take place because of that, okay? The Lovers, some of you are drained from your relationship, or just sort of stressing yourself out, wanting to make the right choice when it comes to love, or wanting love in general, feeling like you just almost, some of you don't expect people to want to be attracted to you because you're depleted, but you're so attractive, you know, and you're relatable. You know, you might find that the person you're getting together with or you're dating is feeling just as depleted or just as wounded. Don't feel the need to hide how you're feeling at this time throughout the week, but also don't feel the need to share all of which. You know, so I feel like some of you do a better job of sorting through your feelings, emotions, and difficulties within, you know? I mean, don't hold it all in, but maybe more so in your hermit mode, right? There's other times when you'll find it's easier to sort through with a loved one. But especially if you're dating, don't feel the need to sort of put all your issues and obstacles on the table, okay? A level of privacy is key for you. The World. So this is the second time the World's come out, right? Yeah, your world is changing, okay? It's as if the universe is trying to remind you that you deserve change, you deserve less weight on your shoulders, or you deserve just more color in your life, more fun. Feels like you need to work on the balance of the areas of your life as well. If you put too much into work and your financial obligations and stuff like that, thinking about your love life and your friends more so, I need for that moving forward, okay? With the Seven of Swords, some of these changes that are taking place, you're going to feel very secretive about. You're not going to feel the need to announce them on social media, or you're not going to feel the need to sort of update certain people in your life. And everybody and their mother doesn't need to know, okay? You're going to feel sort of, this needs to kind of keep it on the down low as well, to not jinx it or to get more opinions, to overcomplicate things. Trust that feeling, all right? You may not also fully know if certain changes are going to be successful, and that's fine, you know? So allow yourself to just proceed in a private way if you feel so inclined to do so. Interesting wording. Four of Cups. Again, so a huge focus on you knowing what's not meant for you or healthy for you, okay? A leap of faith that you're being pushed towards. All the meanwhile, there's other options to consider, okay, or to decline. When it comes to love, when it comes to work, when it comes to, for some of you, a living situation. It could even be you sort of moving towards buying a new car or leasing a car and you knowing which one's not meant for you, which is too expensive, or you know what I mean? It's just you sort of having a lot of options to adjust and change things moving forward. Feeling like it's been a long time coming. A very emotional reading, okay? To finish off this card, the Emperor, you're planning for a new fresh start, and all the meanwhile, that's when you start to get more options, and it's like, don't switch your, or adjust your mindset or change your mind because of something that's not meant to you, or because there's this underlining focus or feeling of you being a bit wounded, okay? Don't compare an option for love or your current relationship to a past one that wasn't healthy, okay? All right, let's finish off this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Moon Magic deck for Pisces to wrap this up. I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. And so as you're growing and changing, your life is definitely about to do the same or continuing to do the same. Don't hold back from trying to rediscover who you are or discover who you are in general, okay? It's okay not to have it all figured out. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go, okay? Move confidently in a calm and mature manner towards the completion of certain goals as you add more onto your situation, okay? As you adjust things for the better. And just remember that you're strongly protected by those around you and the universe, okay? It's going to be a healing sort of emotional week, but you'll get through it and be stronger in the end, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.